So we're going to review and retake lesson 3.3 about the Napoleonic Revolution. So which of the following is not true about Napoleon? And your quiz does say it like this. So which is not true? So if we look to the side, we can see all of the things that are true about Napoleon. So to help us figure it out. So Napoleon is not royalty. He rose to rank of general during the French Revolution. He helped overthrow post-French Revolution government. The French people adored him, and he crowned himself emperor. So which of these is not true? All right, you both are right that he is not of royal blood. So B would be the correct answer here. So on your quiz, make sure you put the answer B. Napoleon made many reforms, greatly improved the lives of ordinary French men and women, so we're going to take out that part because this is a multi-select question. So which of these things did he do? So let's look over here at the side. He did improve sewer and he did make city improvements to streets, sewers, water systems. So A did happen. B created a civil service system rewarding talent and hard work. Okay, I can look over here at the side, and that did happen. It's right there. Right there. Created or developed a unified legal system for all people of France. Oh, I see about the Napoleonic codes. That did happen. So you would mark all three of those things and do not mark appointed family members. So this one's a true or false. So does this information say that this is true or false? So the continental system attempted to stop conquered nations from trading with Britain. This, Napoleon believed, would ruin the finances of the island nation, which depended on buying and selling with its neighbors. The system did not work, however, and was unpopular with the Europeans. Portugal, Spain, and Russia continued to trade with Britain. All right, so if we look over here, do we see that this information is true or false? So give me a check if it's true, an X if it's false. So let's see. Let me read this information, then we can decide whether it's true or false. All right. Napoleon quickly drew up plans for invading Britain, but he had to get past the Royal Navy. Napoleon decided on another way to defeat the British. He tried to stop the nations he had conquered from trading with Britain. Since Britain had depended on buying and selling with its neighbors on the continent, this plan would ruin the island nation's finances. Napoleon called this trade system the continental system. So we can see that this is true. When Napoleon's reign as emperor began to fail, which of the statements is true? All right, so I'm going to read about this right here on this part, and then we're going to decide which of these is true. Spain continued to trade with Britain. Napoleon conquers Spain and dethrones the king, takes many French soldiers to maintain Spain. 2. Russia pulls out of the continental system and resumes trading with Britain. Napoleon gathers a grand army and invades Russia. Russia is prepared, and Napoleon's troops starve and freeze to death. Napoleon is defeated. 3. Austria, Britain, Russia, Prussia, and Sweden form an alliance and drive Napoleon out of Germany and back to Paris. They capture him and exile him to Elba. So which of these matches up with one of these? Thank you, Jemiah. Yes, we can see that C is going to be the correct answer because it matches up with one of these answers over here. We know that Napoleon wasn't happy with, and we know that Spain didn't stop trade. We know that Russia didn't support the blockade and welcoming Napoleon to Moscow, and we know that the people didn't rally to behead Napoleon. So C is going to be our logical answer. All right, and then the last question so this should be for question 5. Napoleon failed to win the Battle of Waterloo because of which of the following reasons? So even if we don't know much about the Battle of Waterloo, there are 3 reasons here that really don't make sense. So we can cross out some of the reasons. Napoleon had sent most of his troops to the Americas to help with the American Revolution. Well, this happens after the American Revolution, so we know it's not going to be B. He liked living on Elba and remained there for the rest of his life. We know that he did not do that. He came off from his exile and he tried to regain control again. And the Russians starved his troops, then sent Napoleon and his soldiers and they froze to death. We know that did happen, but that did not happen after the Battle of Waterloo. That happened before. So our logical answer is going to be A. He did not have enough men to beat the combined forces of Britain and Prussia. So we've now reviewed everything for quiz 3.3. So you should have hopefully taken it along with us. If you have any questions, then let me know. Once you've taken it, let me know and tell me what score you get, and then you're free to go.